setting up, so I gotta see if it's actually going. Good, looks good. Welcome. Excellent connection. Okay, cool. Welcome. Let's see. It's a little bit quiet, so I don't know who's actually here, but come on in. Let's see if I can get you guys in here and here. There we go. Prove me wrong that no one's here. Let's see. I need to click on a couple more buttons here and here. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. I saw some of you guys. Maybe it's actually just me actually just watching. Yeah, okay. Welcome, maybe. I don't know. Welcome. Hi guys. Maybe. Is it just me? Hello. I'll keep going now. Hello. Hi guys, welcome. I'm doing good. I fear if I start super doing this and people start coming in troves and I'll have to repeat it. But welcome. I'm doing good. Let's see. So I just gotta get over my Tuesday blues, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Hi cartoons. Hello. Thank you for the wave. Thank you. Nice little thing there. Welcome. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you guys? Yeah. Just gotta get over the Tuesday awkwardness of like, here I go, just immediately just 0 to 100, like need to be entertaining. So it takes me a little bit. So as I start still setting things up, so don't you worry about that. Something else going on? I think there actually was something else. There's another live stream. Oh, Sasha. Hello. Welcome guys. Hello. Alrighty. Yeah, I've been actually had a lot more free time than I've had in a while, which is weird to say because I've literally am working on hobbies and work stuff all day anyway. But yeah, because the Midnight Mares is slightly on hold for the foreseeable future, I suppose. The director said, "Hey, why don't you take a break?" So here I am, I'm taking a break, and now I'm using that time to work on other projects, which are just my regular work stuff, which is my movie. Move the mic. My movie and that comic that I'm working on. The comic that I worked on a couple weeks ago for that one weird stream where that the cat with the in the thumbnail. So actually got some good progress. Oops. On that. It's I got like some outlines and I set up like what the setting is. That helps a lot. Just to get some very, very rudimentary stuff like that to get that going. And I'm feeling pretty confident now because that stream I was just trying to figure out what the setting was, and then nothing was really falling into place because I had like, well, maybe the cat is actually in a volcano or on a butte or something, and so not knowing exactly where I wanted that to be, couldn't really write any stories or like really write any characters or anything. I need to like build a world first, and so that was really tricky. But I set it up so now it's gonna still be set underwater. So basically, so nothing's actually really changed. I just like solidified in sight. I kind of like just locked it down into that setting. So it's still underwater, but yeah. Let's see here. Let's probably get going on this, I suppose. Let's see. I should go poke someone real quick on Discord. Just make sure. Hang on. Let's message. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's see. So now we got to figure out which of these we want to do. So we got Spider-Gwen or Orisa, Steve Rogers, which I guess is Captain America, and then Zero Suit Samus. So thankfully for you guys, you haven't really suggested any other. Hang on. Yep. Talking now. Am I at the wrong time? It's today, not Tuesday. I feel like, nope, it's Tuesday at the regular time, which is, oh, daylight savings. That's it. That's what it is. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's why. Okay. Are you guys, man? It's a simple like 1 hour change, and then it's already Tuesday already. Jeez. All right. So sorry about that, but I texted you guys. Daylight savings. There you go. Hour early. Ah, jeez. Is it only right? Is it only for America?
It's different countries.
Oh, I'm getting the intel. In different countries?
Yeah, some do, some don't.
Some do, some don't. Okay. Cool.
Or they do it on different weekend.
Oh man. Okay, thanks. Right. So Cookie, you're from UK, so that's ooh, okay. Only in America. Jeez, well that's even more dumb. Okay. So it's only for American farmers to actually wake up early, but then we said, "Hey, why don't we sort of make it so every American has to follow it? Let's just change our time." And then say, "Hey, other countries, how about you doing that too?" And then they didn't say that. We don't want our weird libs kind of people and our own not metric system. Okay, that's why everyone's not here. It's because not everyone knows time zones and worldwide. Yeah, and then the intel said whether or not it's only for certain countries or it's in different dates. Oh, okay. I wonder if I should go for longer then. If it's so 2 became 3. That means I'm an hour early? Okay, right? We spring forward, which means that to get back to the regular time, I would have to be going for at least an hour, which I do. So I just have to go for maybe longer. Have an extended toaster timer or something. Okay. Yeah, it's okay, Cookie. Yeah. Just gotta follow along with worldwide events. Okay. Just a different date. What's the date then for UK then? What day do you think you would do daylight savings then? Because that messes it up even more. At least with America, it's close to spring and fall, so that doesn't make it too tricky. Because spring should be worldwide is around is actually this week. So this is basically the same week as when it becomes spring. Yeah. I just maybe notified the Discord when it changed in time zones. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I forgot that. I didn't realize that every country doesn't do it or does it in every days. So that's what I messed up on. Whoops, my fault. Okay. I need to tell you guys about that. Oh well, I get it. 20th March. So wow, you're already. Wait. Oh wait. Okay, it's already March. Jeez. Okay, I read that as weird. That it was May or something. I read March is May. Okay, so that's only like 2 weeks then. 1, 2. Okay, cool. That's not too far then. So that means yeah, we're gonna have to like juggle back and forth with different time zones then. Huh? Because now you gotta Cookie has like work with my time zone being back an hour, and then 2 weeks later, then we resync back, but then we have to go forward, but then jeez. Oh, you got a quote. Thank you. Japan, India, and China are the only major industrialized countries that do not observe some sort of daylight savings. But does that mean basically everything else does then? Huh. I know. I mean, but the first day on Sunday, I was a little bit off. I wasn't. I was waking up at the same time to my regular body clock, So if I woke up at like at 10, then I woke up at daylight savings 11. So everything else kind of, I didn't really change my schedule an hour until only like today when I tried to wake up early, which would have been like by 9. So yeah. um, yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. It's freaking out because like no one's here, and then it's like, oh yeah, there's a legit reason. So sorry. Okay. Things usually start at midnight. Oh, we start at midnight? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, let's actually get going on this now that we figured that out. Fun that this will probably happen later this year as well, or just every time there's a daylight savings. Okay. Well, let's get going on this then. Sorry about that. Sorry, vodders. You have to wade through all this. Alrighty. So again, we got Spider-Gwen, Orisa, Steve Rogers, and Zero Samus as options. So maybe we can either chat, help me with choosing one of these. We can vote on maybe one of these or whatever one is like, whoa, I gotta watch how you do this one as a first one. We'll do all of them, but we're just picking the order, basically. Go ahead and comment that. Otherwise, I'll do a random number generator and figure it out. Do we have a second for Samus? Let me drink some water. Make sure for you guys. Just don't want it to be just cookie. Content from the future. Yeah. Shrink forward. Yeah, so I'm technically in the. How does that work if I'm in the future? I recently watched I rewatched a video of like there was some kind of like talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and then they went to Q&A, and there was like this 7-year-old boy who like had this super like question of like, what if like two black holes like interacted with each other? Would one of them like suck each other up, or like what would happen? And then Neil was like, is it past your bedtime? And then he went into like, well, it's really weird and no one understands it. So that's how I feel like there was some kind of like, if black holes were like going into each other, and then some time travel whoopie woppy would go happen where in one part of you might be in the past, but another stretch so far that you'd be in the future or something crazy. Yeah. Thanks, Ben. Oh, hi, Chicken. Yeah, I didn't say all your names. Thank you. Let's see. Okay. I'll go with Samus then. Let's do it. The original post, or like the original recommendation request, called it Samus 0. I don't know if there was like a dash on it. I think it was just Samus 0. So I'll just go with that it's my interpretation is going to be a Zero Suit Samus version. Hopefully that's okay. Regards, right? That's okay. It's supposed to be Art 6. This is actually the last one in this box here. Okie dokie. So let's get this set up. Okay, so I need a new palette. I'm calling this Samus. Okie dokie. Oop, went too far. There's not actually any exposure for stuff like that later on. Sketch, blue, highlight. Whoop. That's pretty good. See if we can make it a little thicker. Okie dokie. Here we go. Sorry about that delay, but I guess it kind of worked out in the end. Then we figured it out. Hi, Two-Tailed. Derpy. Hello. Welcome. I will get my What was that? That was Twitter or something. I need my reference. Okie dokie. Here I go. Getting the. Oh boy. Pictures I need. There we go. Let's click some. There we go. Okay. Right, she has like a different, in like every game of Metroid, like her face changes, so yeah, we'll just go with like Brawl or Smash Bros, which is probably the typical version, but I guess we could go like retro as well, like even Super Metroid version. Yeah, if I can kind of hopefully get okay with this. There we go. Is that there's different hairstyles and different versions, you know, that they're all not quite made the same way, I guess. They're all have different hairstyles and different even clothes somewhat. So I'd like to me what I associate Zero Suit Samus is like in Brawl or Metroid 2 or 3, one of those, whatever this one Brawl is. I like the ponytail. Let's go with that then. That's what I'm familiar with, which is kind of close, but yeah, it doesn't have all the extra bits of the Smash 4 extra, the weird Bayonetta shoes. Let's see here. Ooh, there's a T-pose. Perfect. Let's see. Make it some action pose. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I found a Justin Bailey version where like she has green hair. They do that as an alt maybe. Okay. How we doing? Are we still good? Getting my reference. There we go. Oh, that's good. Okay. Good. Okay. I'll have to figure out what size we want it to be as well. Like how much of her. Like if I get a head around like whatever size I think I need. And then figure out like, is that too big or maybe kind of figure out like if the sniper's gonna be bigger or larger or not. She could probably just get like basically maybe just her neck up, but then we could just fill it in with more details of like anything else. I don't know. This is my blocky just get something out, get it out kind of a sketch. I can just get basically just some big blobs here and then kind of figure out like, oh, it's kind of whoa, because I want that ponytail, but I guess let's make her a little smaller. Be able to see that. Alrighty. There's some kind of weird technique with that, but I guess that all works out of the end. There's a little like circle on the end. It's supposed to kind of show me more help than just like the regular like crosshair boop boop when you get this and then you try to put some eyes in. Whatever this is supposed to like help it ground it even more. So that's what I got. Go away. Let's see. Trying to figure out the scale as well as basic forms first. Don't worry about any details. So it's pretty looking forward, but like her neck kind of goes that way. Whatever this is. There we go. And then some big shoulder right around there. And then this will be the other side where round that out maybe. This will be where shoulder goes, and then we'll have the other arm. Should we have the other arm be specifically in a brawl pose where I get the gun? I could do the gun maybe. We'll figure that out. Maybe I can get some French fry hand. And then whoop whoop. It's a blaster, so it's like if I did one of those Star Wars ones, it'd be okay, right? Let's get some rudimentary shapes up in here. And then like the arm kind of like crosses over itself in a little bit. And then if we just kind of hide a lot of this, then it'll be okay. like where this elbow is at the bottom. Water pistol. I feel like if I draw like water coming out, then that's not gonna be good. What else would work? Maybe. What is this Splatoon one? It has like maybe like some kind of water reservoir thing on it. I don't know. Let's figure that out later. Okay. So some kind of body. And then whatever. Cool. And then we'll just make sure that the face looks good. So that'll be the focal point here. So any hair and all of that. Okay, cool. Here's my basic sketch. So apparently these arms should connect in a logical way, but whoops, they don't. Probably like way over here then. And then get this. So I can put any details I want into this, but first I have to just make sure that details themselves, or like the basic shapes here, work. So as well as fitting her into the page also. It's gonna be good. Okay. I don't know what this line is. Don't need it. Let's get rid of some of these maybe. There we go. Okay. It's all about finding the form. Good night, Sasha. Thank you. Okie dokie. How we doing? So I can reference some of this now. Personality. Maybe kind of like one of those kind of eyebrows. You can do that. So eyebrows kind of go on top. Maybe like up and then down. I'm not a super Metroid fan. In that I don't really play Metroid much. I think it's more like it's hard for me to get into. Like I can get into Zelda, which is easier to like understand, but I think just the labyrinth, or like I don't really like mazes too much, but or like that kind of like style of Metroid that it has. I'm not too. It's not quite my genre, I suppose, is the best way of saying it. I have tried it. I played Metroid NES, Super Metroid for maybe like 10 minutes. Mostly playing like the demos that are like in Smash Bros or anything. I played Metroid Prime 1, I think 2 for a little bit. I didn't finish any of these. But I played. Go get the anime nose. Yep. Little anime mouth there, like little whoop, hit, hat. There you go. Prime 2 a little bit, and then I was really actually excited like for Metroid Prime 3, which in retrospect is could have been better. But I remember like the demos, or like there were special like channels on the Wii. The Wii had like special channels for like special like previews and trailers for like Metroid Prime 3, and it was like that looks so cool. And thinking like, wow, that's really cool looking. I never bought it like traditionally. There was like an eBay or like one of those kind of like garage sales that had like a whole bunch of different games, like GameCube games, and mixed in there was like Metroid Prime 3. What? No. What? Okay, hang on. I backed up my story. I think in that it had Metroid Prime 1 and 2. Yeah. Let's see. I found Super's my favorite, but I think like Prime 2 as well. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's just weird. Can't get into it. It's kind of like those other kind of games where it's like, or like other kind of video games where I like get really into like the lore and everything, but not into the games themselves. Like if I had to like sit down and play the game, I'd be upset. I was like, oh, this isn't fun. Um, in the garage sale thingy that had a bunch of GameCube games, it had Prime 1 and 2. So I guess, how did I even, did I play Metroid? I can't even think if I even had corruption. That's really weird. What can I think about that? It's weird because I think I have played it, maybe like for the first couple minutes or the first like hour, and then there was like a scary thing or something, or was that one? It's all confusing. I can't even think of like what I've even played. That's just a mess. And unfortunately, I don't think after the 3DS Prime spin-off game that we'll see any more full Metroid games in for quite a while. I'm thinking. Well, I guess no, they got the Prime 4, but I haven't really considered that as like an actual thing that's actually gonna happen. Like it's exactly, yeah, Prime 4 is a development. Well, at least for a while it seemed like, oh, after the Prime Ball game that that was like supposed to be the major, like, whoa, Metroid fans, watch out, we got a new game coming, and then it became Metroid Ball game, and that didn't turn out too well. Yeah. Pretty happy with that. How's she going? Scooter up just a bit. Let's get some of this. Let's get a little bit more. Maybe this could be a little bit further down. Probably do like a second sketch. That's what I would like to do. So let's try that. Metroid Prime 3. Metroid Life 3. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I'm excited for Prime 3. 4. Man. I gotta get my head in the game here. That's right, red. I like having contrasting colors when I do sketches, so I can definitely see what I'm doing. So that should be a different color to that. There we go. So basically just draw the same thing again, but just try to fix some various things here. So I just like kind of take exactly what I saw in the reference, and now I'm gonna take some more liberties and try to say like, okay, can I fix some of these shapes here, and then try to make it more simple so I can draw it more faithfully with the vector version, and obviously take some extra lines away. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we had Half-Life 3 Alex in a sense. Those should be basically the same, right? That's another thing I got. Well, yeah, with Half-Life, I definitely got literally scared off from the franchise. I played a demo of 2, and then there was like the outside, like a park. There was a swing, and then there was like a little playground, and then there was like this like house or shack or something, and then there was I'm recounting all this. But then there was a saw blade like poking out of the door frame or something, and then there was like a spooky scary zombie there, and I was like, nope. And then I got scared, and then I turned it off, and I didn't want to play that anymore. So yeah, that wasn't a turned on fan with that. That was not fun. Will not play again. I don't want to go back in that. I was like a teenager, but it's still like I wasn't like mentally prepared to like, I don't know. I feel like I was I was like probably like 17 or 18 or something and going, this zombie man is like making scary noises and I don't like it. Oh boy. Let's see. How's this looking so far? Because obviously I'm just cleaning up what I had before and adding some extra details. Like I'm seeing some more shirt stuff here. Boop. And whatever this symbol is, I don't know. Try and get this real quick. Okay, okay. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. How's it looking? Maybe the eyes. Well, I could probably fix that later too, but that's pretty good. I can do it. I don't know, man. Ugh. It's just spooky. They go really like alien sounding, like oh, but like reverse sounding. And it's just scary. I don't like it. How do hands work? I don't know. Where's this thumb gonna go? Let's block it out. Pinky up. Hot dog. Up. And then, oh, the thingy of this gun goes through the fingies. Whatever this is. And then, yeah. Straight. Bit. It's weird. I had to like look back and forth like every single second here. Let's look at a reference, make sure that all these details are coming through. Because now someone's probably going to be like, actually, there's not that kind of design on that gunno. It's a little bit different. It has 5 chambers, you know? So yours is not correct. Okie dokie. This is slightly awkward, especially in the face, so I'll have to figure that out. Excuse me. Maybe thinner. It's like she's confused instead of like, I want her to like be confident. But she's just like, what's happening over there? I don't know. Maybe like looking towards us. Nah, that's weirder. Like she's ready for like something that's gonna pop out or like the zombie. Maybe like a more of a smile. Like, yeah. That's pretty good. If I say so. How's that? I like it. It's kind of hard to turn back away from this. I'm gonna have to like totally destroy everything that I have essentially, so I'm not going to change it much. Here she is. All those years of trying horses and now it's like, this is hard. Okay. Nice. Okay, let me get ready. Situated. Okie dokie. So I only want to look at the red version, so I'm gonna get delete everything there. Go to here. Cut this, this is my new sketch. She does have like that. Like, really? Alright. Kind of flared her. Like, okay. Like, and then I know where this gun's gonna go then. Okay. I'm thinking like she's probably like behind like a corner or something. Maybe like, I don't know how you would draw it. Maybe some kind of like corner here and then she's gonna like pop out and go bam bam. Kind of a thing. I've tried it. I've played probably more Metroids than Star Foxes, maybe. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm going with. Let's see. Start for black, and then I'll get my point. There's my vector point there. That's pretty good. Okay, so I just gotta go through every line here and make it nice and perfect. Here we go. Oh boy. This is where the fun kind of stops for at least a little bit. So how you doing? It's not because of me focusing on why these points not connecting. This show. So let's see. Oh boy. I think for like Star Fox I've played SNES. I think I played some 64. I actually played Adventures, or did I? No. I never played Adventures. I played the other one, Assault. The other Star Fox GameCube that no one really talks about, Assault. I think it's just really bare bones and even more boring. I think that one was at least made to be a Star Fox game, but it's still just like, okay. It's really weird. As soon as you like start like walking around, then it gets really awkward. It's like, I don't think this, Star Fox was not really meant to be any kind of Zelda where you walk around. It's weird. Yellow. Okay. Follow some of these. I think I have a button. At least I have a button where it magnetizes to these points. The points like magnetize to each other, but if I'm not close enough, apparently, then it's like, I don't know what you mean. Between these couple things here. Oops, did that backwards. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I'm not sure because the way that I have them be pretty much overlapping each other, that at some point it's going to be like this massive bunch of different parts that are essentially the same hairpiece, but they're just like overlapping. Or I have like the, I guess they're pretty good. Maybe I can just make sure that this ponytail doesn't interact too much. There's supposed to be an ear here, but I don't think she's gonna have an ear. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I had to go over just because I started a little bit late, and this is gonna be pretty tricky to get going. So, towards the time might be me just keep working or whatever on this. So, preface for cooking everyone that I'll be likely gonna be working on this after the bell, so to speak. Just the amount of stuff that I see with this is gonna be very not bendable. What? Come on. I wanna get you. So how we doing? Let's see if I can pull up where you guys are. Okay. Just checking. Okay, cool. Checking stream analytics to see I'm still on. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, that was really weird. Well, when I first started, because I guess no one was here. When I first started the stream, I saw like there was no one here. And I was like, wait a minute. Am I gonna like have to talk to no one for like a long time? And then it's like, oh no, this is gonna get even more awkward than usually. And it usually is. Oh boy. What does this happen to any streamers? Where even if they're like popular or anything, and then they get like an off day or something, even like a holiday, it kind of happens and they go. Then they have to, then they don't get anyone. Or they just forget, like, oh yeah, no one's really watching, so what do they do? Must be really bad, like a really bad mentality, like always assume that someone's there and anything. What am I saying? I don't know at this point. I'm just trying to say words. Sorry. Okay. Ah, it's gone. Uh-oh. She disappeared. Wait, what? Oh, there she is. Probably went to a different drawing substitution where she disappears like that. Okie dokie. Yeah. The next president should be like a streamer, because they'd be good at talking to people. They'd be like, "What's up, guys? All right, let's get this going," and they would hype up the crowd like no one else. Yeah, that's eventually what's gonna happen. Is that YouTubers and social media people are gonna become presidents? Oh boy. For one, I'm gonna be okay with that. Yeah, to get to like the exactly like the clickbaity streams of like, ooh, the world is ending, and then they have like a thumbnail of them shrugging, and then like the apocalypse is going on, and go, huh? Not clickbait, but this totally is. Click. Oh boy. You have any kind of like streamer like me? Yeah, I don't know. What would be my mandates? What would I want? I don't know. I probably shouldn't actually get political on this. I probably should just stop there. Oh boy. Let's see. Just chocolate, water in the water fountains. There you go. Got him. Have I done clickbait? I try my best not to. But it may slip out. I don't know. Usually my April Fool's ones, those usually get the most. Like, everything's, you know, that's like only like real, sort of like real opportunity to do any clickbait stuff. Because it's like, whoa, you can literally do whatever you want for that. And then it'll be okay because you can just say April Fool's at the end. So I've done that, where even the one where I debuted this VTube Derpy, with that news report and everything, I had that thumbnail with a bunch of different arrows and question marks. So definitely not shy away from it, but even some other ones where they were all April Fool's ones, I think, where they were like, or the titles and the thumbnails were different from the main video. Like, I think I had one of like Derpy's grand performance or something, or Derpy gets hurt, Derpy goes to the hospital or something. And then in one of those, let's figure this out, I had it be like an animated version of Rick Astley singing his song. There, we're gonna give you up. So I did Rick roll people back then, and I felt no shame. It was all right. I think I even did on a couple occasions, but doing stuff like that, it was all fun. See, this is what I mean. Like, these overlap here, that this line wouldn't actually mean anything, so I might just get rid of it. And then this might just be one loop. And since I could like pop this down to connect it, and then this line doesn't mean anything, and then connect these ones into one big hair blob. So now they're like two different pieces. They kind of go like that. See, pretty much getting the silhouette more so than anything else. So there you go, hair. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's do face. Here we go. I do like joking around though. That just kind of helps me. Yeah. Not trying to take things too seriously or just trying to have a positive outlook always helps. even way back when, you know, even like a whole year literally ago. And it's like, yeah, I'm still gonna, like, I could have just stopped and said like, oh, I'm sad or whatever. Everything's bad. Why do I want to make stuff, you know? But I didn't. I kept going and said, I'm gonna keep making weird horse videos for people I really don't know. So, yeah. Let's keep going. Even now, I'm still plugging away at all of this, you know? Nothing's ever gonna bring me down. Sleep at night. Da 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 da. Yeah. So. It is kind of like living a dream of like, yeah, this is. I mean, 10-year-old me would be like, you're drawing for like money? That's incredible. So I think I would make my child version me happy. I even drew some like ideas for like if I had like a studio, what would I want? And one of them was one of the ideas for that was like have a green screen and be able to make movies and stuff. So I legit have a green screen behind me, and I'm having a lot of fun making movies. I think back then I was like super influenced by like Robert Rodriguez and Spy Kids and Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That I was like, yo, you can make movies, but then have them be on that weird like green screen studio and then have a lot of fun with that and be imaginative with different stories and stuff. It's like, man, I wanted to do that. So here I am. Not really making legit movies, but using green screen sparingly. But yeah. Let's see. Oh boy. Hi, Beach Bum. Welcome. We're getting there. Hit. Some way this doesn't. Never know why it doesn't let me. Like, I select a point. Please let me just. Please. Let me just pop it. Okay. Face. We'll fix it later. Maybe I'll have some extra layers so I can play with it a little bit better. Alright. To be frank, everyone had a rough. I know. So bad. Yeah. Well, gotta smile because it happened. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Let's see. Oh, it is 5. I think we explained earlier that we think it's because of daylight savings, which isn't a super excuse. Especially for Americans, they should know this, but should realize it's daylight savings. But this is a live stream, so my live streams usually don't really get too many views in the first place. So if you're going for a metric of just how many views I get, that'll be a little bit different. Because now we have to care about like people who are actually interested and have time to watch this stream at this time. So regular videos still perform pretty well. Average is around 100 views per video, which I make this for fun anyway, so I'm not super like, oh geez, better stop now, I'm not getting as many views as I usually do. But yeah, as a live stream, they usually they're a different beast all entirely, so they don't reflect it in the actual whole channel holistically, if that makes sense. So yep, gotta bring her shoulder up just a little bit here, then my sketch believes here. Yeah, absolutely, with Pony dwindling in popularity and people not really caring about Pony itself too much nowadays. It is a little bit harder to get pony stuff to be really recommended or people really watching it in droves consistently. So, oops. Yeah, alrighty, cool. But yeah, that's most of the reason as well, is what I explained. So, I don't know. That's why I gotta not put all my eggs in one basket. Is now I'm going with mid-nightmares, which it's hit and miss with that. But also trying to plan out something different, which is the comic. So, which I've actually brought out a pretty good outline for what I want for like a couple different chapters for that. I'm thinking of having be slightly episodic in nature, where maybe like there'd be like cliffhangers for like between different acts or chapters. So more like a manga style where you would just kind of like break up the story into different parts. Not exactly like arcs per se, but just like mini arcs, I guess. Like really small arcs where things might happen and then they would lead into each other, but then the story would like kind of like stop and say like, okay, that's the end of this section or part, and then we'll pick that up in the next part, kind of thing. So obviously I still need to figure a lot of that stuff out per se, but a lot of this is just trying to feel my way around it. So, but yeah, doing great. Thank you. All right. Glad you guys are stopping by now. Oh yeah, the Pi Day. Exactly. That was really fun. Guess how long it took me to make and upload that. Yeah, it didn't take too long actually, so I was actually pretty proud that I got it, at least when I uploaded it. It was like 12:14, so PST, but I think that's kind of close to maybe 3:14 EST, so I was like, yes. I did it. It was very spur of the moment. 30 to probably like 40 minutes, probably more accurate. Is really what it took. Because I really only had to like play with the Derpy puppet, which I've already made, and then get the text box. Actually took the longest time. Relates to speech bubble. Was trying to figure that out of how I want to do that. Or what you should say, because a lot of the effort was just trying to figure that out. I've also known from just experience as well as that usually the more spur of the moment or more less stinky posts usually get more publicity. So try to roll the dice with that to hopefully gamble with that'll be that would work out. By doing it real quick and just doing it. Really just like, yeah, I'm just, here it is. Whoop, bop, bop, ba-dup. Don't really think about what I'm doing too hard. And then just saying, all right. Here it is. Without really like super like taking too much time or like trying to make like extra sketches or different versions, you know. Because I'm sure Joe or people like that in the industry would make different versions for like because it might, well, I want to play with the different ideas that you can have, you know. Maybe your first version, usually the first version or first draft isn't the best. That's why with these drawings here, this is my second sketch here, that now I'm doing a third version on top of it to see what I got. And then I can modify it several times to make sure that everything is good really before I put super pen to paper with this. So here we are. Okie dokie. Is that a finger? Is that a finger you would believe? Is that one that you would trust with pointing at you? Where are these? Not connecting. I have magnet on. That's a magnet. Hup. I just gotta put more points. Ah, jeez. Oh well. I didn't have any pie. That's the sad part of that. That would've been cool. We had like pizza like several days ago, and that's what you heard with the fire alarm a couple of streams ago. Was that a loud, like kind of like sound. That was the fire alarm saying, "Hey, you got some burnt stuff in the bottom of your oven. I'm gonna go fix that." So, and Dad was cooking that while I was streaming, and so I was like, "Yeah, I know what it was." So I've heard it before, so I was like, "Okay, well, that's happening again." So that's the last time I had pie. Was that? This is really annoying that none of these are connecting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that okay? Let's see if I can put that up a little bit. This should probably go the other way. There we go. And then this needs to go down a little bit. Okay. Cool. Bop, bop, bop. Doing a good job. Thank you. Have I ever considered animating humans in my Paper Mario homage style? No. This is my attempt at human drawing, so I don't think it'll fare too well with translating to Paper Mario. Yeah, I've never considered that because most of my stuff has been very, very pony based, at any kind of like crossover, any kind of different style, especially like human was definitely not on the table. Now I know that people are very have opinions on pony, that if it's not G4 then it's the worst thing ever. That's basically what their words are, is that it's like, well, that's not G4. I hate it. Even if it's the Crosser Girls or what was it, Pony Life, or any kind of side thing. So yeah, I'm not quite in that boat, but I can see why people would say that, but it's kind of, it's unfortunate. So I kind of fall into that. That's just like, I can try and, you know, make sure that I don't do too many offshoots to Pony. It's like just gonna play it safe and just go, it's look, it's Pony with my Paper Mario style. Anything else? That's a decently whatever gun. Rest of the shoulders and a little bit of body. All right. Bop, 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 bop. Reading your stuff. Sorry. Never draw links. Haven't really got. Link was not suggested, and nor has it ever been suggested. So I don't think I'll definitely won't be drawing Link this session or this version of this version. What am I saying? So for these streams, I don't think I've drawn Link ever on these streams. I don't think. So not that I don't want to. I definitely want to at some point. I think that'd be fun. For like when the Switch was coming out, I did like a whole video of a bunch of different like Switch launch games, and did like a collage where all these Switch games were like in the same kind of universe. Um, or like they were interacting with each other, or like Derpy was in the middle of a bunch of them. So there was like arms and 1-2 switch with the cow minigame. And she would like bounce back and forth between like those and Breath of the Wild and everything. So that was really fun. And in that, I had Derpy dress up as Link. But she was like regular Link, like green tunic Link. So that was a missed opportunity I see now. No, this doesn't even show up either. Oh well. Let's see. Chicken pot pie. Oh, awesome. Meat pie is pretty good. Let's see. I gotta draw Derpy's Replicon. Probably yes. I'll have a. I don't think this shows up, so I'm not gonna draw that. I don't think this even shows up either. Yeah, it's too low. I probably just quickly render it in, but then not. Probably won't see it, or I can like fix that maybe later. Okay. There. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty happy looking. Alright. I'm happy with that. Some of this other stuff I can probably fix. Now that I see where this is. Okay, cool. Gonna be the same sort of length. There we go. Pony Pony's animations about Derpy was G4 was awful. Jeez. Yeah, you gotta show me that, Ben. I wanna see what you mean by that. Derpy Link. That'll be, let me see if I can find it. Be one of my videos. Let's see, search. What did I call it? I have to have some kind of switch pun. Switcheroo! Haha! There it is. See if I can link this in chat. Boop. This is Paper Derpy Switcheroo. It's not super paper-like, but I guess that was in the era when I was super into paper. So, let's see. I want to add a stroke. Boop. And see roughly right around there. So now I know that that's everything below the fold is not going to be visible. I can try and, yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can, there's a, flatten. There we go. It's not around the same plane basically, so I can hopefully boop. Boops. Somebody's out. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to flatten so I can get rid of some of these smaller bits as individual lines, because that wasn't working earlier. Okay, cool. Okay, I know I'm over time, but I started late, and this is really complicated, so give me some more time to figure this out. Okay. Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying, Ben. I was trying to be funny referencing your stuff. Ways and stuff about people hating on G4. Okay. Regular. I think my stuff's good. Thank you. I really, yeah, I spent like way too much time on that switcheroo video. That basically up until literally the last day, March 2nd, I think I did like an all-nighter basically. I don't know. I have to remember. Favorite it? Thank you. What am I doing? I'm gonna do the magic button, which is this button. Create color line from line art. Boop. So now I got the color art, and all of it's like that. Cool. Perfect. So I can do color. Here we go. It's mostly gonna be blue and yellow, isn't it? Okay. Blue. Just choose some. Oh, it's like neon bluey. It's gotta get that right amount of blue. Or it's. Where is it? like an impossible color to get. See if I can. How are you? It has to be around here somewhere. Okay. Hello. So underrated. Thank you, Rin the Phoenix. Woo woo! Thank you. Love Derpy. Thank you. I love her too. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, and that was also video editing as well. So that was not fun either. But yeah, I think on that day, I also, the next morning, I uploaded it on March 3rd, and then we went to Target to then go in the line for the Switch. So I basically pulled an all-nighter to then spend another all-nighter to then be in line to get the Switch at Target. And that was fun. We especially just stayed. We were good in line too. Like we weren't like, oh no, we're like the 50th or whatever person. It was like pretty good actually. we were like the third or something. There was like some crazy guy before us. I think this is pink or something. Some cool dudes there. Some real bros were there. And so I kind of just hung out. And spent a whole day at Target after I spent a whole day trying to finish up my video. So yeah, that was almost 48 hours trying to stay up. So would not recommend that. That was only for me to do that. I'm just crazy that I wanted it. We do a lot of like I think since the Wii we've been going and doing launch parties where we had to stay overnight to get it early. This feels not saturated enough. She's pretty pale, but I want to see if I can get it slightly. I'm gonna cheat for this one color just to get this. Ha! See, it's yellow. Why is it yellow? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I'm really glad for all the support for the Pi Day, because that really helped me a lot. That was really encouraging to see, like, because I was like, it didn't really get too much traction in the like first couple hours, and then eventually like someone probably retweeted it. I saw the guy from Requested Daily retweet it, and I was like, yes. maybe this will start something. Maybe people will go, ooh, look. If Requested Daily guy likes it, then maybe it's good, you know? Like this must be, because if they only like retweet accomplished artists or whatever, then it's like, hey, maybe I am too. There we go. Wait, what? Then it deletes it. What? Okay. I commented. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have a oh, the eyeball's gone. Man. Oh well. Let's go back. There it is. Sorry, I'm trying to just get this going. Let's see. It's a good feeling. I know. It feels nice because it's like actually get like you spent so long on it, and that's like actual like support. It feels any kind of support is like, hey, that's pretty nice. What's their eye color? I feel like somewhere in the blue range. I'll just keep it like that for now. Maybe like some She doesn't really have lipstick, but maybe I can just get it kind of... Maybe somewhat pink? Boop. Yeah. It's kind of weird anime pose, like, hey. Blue eyes, thank you. Boop. Boop. I have blue eyes. Well, not Derpy. She has yellow eyes. Thank you. From girls are gonna be. Uh-huh. And this is what I'm thinking about. Anyway, my stuff is so much. Thank you. Thank you. Biurana. Thank you. Thank you guys, yeah. Hopefully, yeah, I hope this turns out good. I mean, from what I see from even just this expression here, is gonna be good. See if I can get somewhere near there. Okay. Hair. That'd be good. Yellowy. It's like really strong. So maybe somewhere in vibrant. Closer there. Orangey. Okay. Pop. Ooh. That ties the whole piece together. Nice. Alright. Orangey. But just barely. There you go. Hairband is reddish. I don't want that red that was up there. I want it slightly orangey. Vibrant. I feel like my aesthetic is pastel colors, where they're more on like the left side on here instead of being like full red. Like I have them be more muted kind of colors. I don't know why. Maybe like Pony has some of that muted like pastel colors, and I just kind of like adopted it. That's my aesthetic. Let's see. Yeah, and to keep my mom happy with no swearing. Appreciate it. Let's get a gray. It's gray. That sounded better in my head. I'm so trying to get this going here. Sorry. It's more gray. Boop. This is one thing, so probably want to make it that weird. It's goldish. I'm looking at a reference. That's why I'm referencing something you can't see. Boop. Oh, that's nice. It's more lighter. But yeah, I can see I'm more on the like the left and right side. I'm more on the left side to get the more pastel-y light colors, like Easter colors. Thank you. And this is pretty much dark gray. Boop boop. Up the nozzle. Up. There you go. There you go. That looks decent. I just love this smirk. It's so good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, we're almost done. This is the last step. Is it's gonna have this, but I'm just gonna remove all the lines. Remove the line work. Well, I guess I probably also need to delete this as well. Go to here, and then I'm just gonna delete all the line work I don't want, which does include that. So see if I can just delete some of this. Basically, it is that. Boop. Okay. And then choose some of these lines to then retain. Oh, deleted that part there. That's not good. I wanted to leave that one. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe I just need to go around it. There's like a flash thing I learned. Like delete everything around it, and then you can do the big one maybe. Boop. There you go. Okay. I want the eyebrow. Okay, cool. There we go. Pop. Here's the last thing. Okay, so I don't need eyeball. So I gotta select these one at a time apparently. There we go. Okay. So I got this. So now I can select on these lines and then change them to be tapered. Like that. So tapered means that they go to a point. And so that would be 4. And then they go to a point at the end. Do tapered. What do I have for this one? This is 8. So I need this one to be 8. And then so they were cool about. Yeah, that's what I've done for the other ones, is that I've had it be no outlines except for maybe some definitions and parts. So, and I'm gonna color these as well. I'm gonna change these colors to be, or change the colors of these to be a little bit different. Oh boy. There we go. Change all these as well. Taper. Whoa, maybe not taper the ones. Don't taper the endpoints. Or the middle points. So what is this? This is a 7. Let's change this to 7. Change this a little bit to 7 and tapered. And it's 7. And backwards taping. 7. Boop. And then tapered of end. Or beginning? Beginning. 7, 0. This is just a fancy way to do something that I really like doing in Flash. And it's kind of hard to do with, gotta see how that looks. Maybe it does need it. So I could just have like top outlines. Top eye lines. Let's see, 7. Okay. So I got this. This looks fun. Okay. Did she have like a beauty mark? I forgot. Because I can add that in if that's something. I think she has a beauty mark in like later games, but I don't think Brawl has it. At least in its render that I got. Let me know. And then tell me what side it's on. So I need one more for she does. Okay, thank you. I was like, I'm missing something here, right? Somewhere around there. Color that. And that. And then let's see what I could do for this. Let's see. Did I forget the trigger for the gun and the forefinger? Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4. And then the, yes, I'll get that. Okay. Let's saturate it slightly here. Oop. And then I'll remove that. And then pick a suitable color as I slowly go around this. There we go. Let's probably bring these down a little bit. Okay. And then probably want to change this to be the same color. That works. And then change these to be a new color as well. And have this be slightly gray so it's not pitch black. That. Okay. Happy. Joy, joy. I deleted my sketch, so that's not good. We also need the cutie mark. Nope, beauty mark. Right here. Oh, I'm using pen. There you go. Let's see if I can find Samus beauty mark. She was supposed to have a mole probably back all the way back to the NES, probably. Wow. Below the chin on the left. Okay, so I was close. So right around here. There we go. Hopefully that makes her look better. Okay. And the trigger thing. Fruiting Gunno. Okay. I forgot to do the same technique just because I forgot it. Back to picture. So it goes up here, down here, down here, connected to make an actual box like that. And then fill it in with shape. So these probably need to be further down. This will be a filled in shape. That's what I'm thinking with this. All right. Home stretch. This will be the last thing. And then we're not too far off of torso time, so that's pretty good. And then trigger, which is just gonna be here, I guess. I don't know. That doesn't work. Or we could have it be behind. So that's actually pretty easy, is that I could just put it on the underlay layer. Boop. Okay. And then let's do the fun part of taper. Once I figured this out, this actually took a while to like figure out like how tapers work. There's like width modes or like width features. So actually took a while to figure that out. I will color send with a, let's use the same color. Basically just take this and just delete everything but the fill. And then we leave with this. Realign. I see you. I don't see what you said, but I see you. Boop. Okay. There. That's pretty good. Alright. Okay, thank you. Cupcake love horse. I bet horses love cupcakes. Boop. Okay. I'm gonna call it on that for right now. If I see anything else I want to do, I'll probably fix it, and then I'll update the thumbnail for this, for the VOD. I'll update the VOD. Oh, this one. Yep, this one. There we go. To have the updated version of the, this on the new thumbnail. I've done that for the sniper as well. It's very, very minor differences that I've done to, make a bit more sense with some shirt anatomy. It's kind of hard to get that looking okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll do. Just to get the green blob. I was trying to get the green blob out of there. In a sense, I could play all around with it and try and click in the right button. Boop, boop. There you go. Okay. I'm just too OCD with that. There we go. Okay. Clap. Okay. Thank you. That looks nice. Thank you. I was, yeah, I had to do a lot of prep work to get this to be where I am with this. That wasn't too much of a struggle. It was just like a lot of different parts. You know, because like with horse, all you would do is just like a circle with just like an ear and then hair on top and then regular body. So with this is like, oh, well, still sort of need all that kind of stuff, but just like amplified, like everything needs it. And since this is not quite centered, yep, I got some tangent with the gun. So can't click anything. Okay. I'll have to clean some stuff up later. There's some vector stuff that's like, that's not quite right, but I think all in all, that's pretty good. All right. Thank you guys. I'd like for support there. Yes, for I guess this is in between St. Patrick's Day and brain fart there. Yeah, so we're St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what my family's gonna be doing. We're not exactly Irish, I don't think. So I don't think we do any special things for that. But we do like celebrating holidays. My mom loves holidays, so she always wants to like decorate, and she's the one who's like, well, we gotta put the Christmas stuff, you know, right after Thanksgiving. That's the must, and then we'll keep them up until probably like after like in January. So yeah, she gets really into it. I as a kid I was like, yeah, we're playing fun and doing some crafts and decorating. It was really fun. I don't know. I just get like too tired because I'm working all day now. And it's like I want to decorate. It's so tiring. But we got some like window stuff that we got some wall decorations for that. Um, so just some basic. I don't want to describe it in case someone figures it out. So um, just something real simple, and I help my mom tape it up and make sure it's perfectly centered and perfectly straight. Um, we had a had to divide it in two parts to make it work. So yeah. Let's see. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Hope it goes well for you. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, so I don't think more than I'll probably just make a simple GIF that I've been doing for basically every other holiday for the last years. Because trying to do a full video is kind of impossible at this point, to trying to get all a full 2-minute video as long as usual with the movie comic, especially now, and Midnight Mirrors. Midnight Mirrors is pretty much part-time, so it's kind of hard to fit anything else during my day. So that's why I'm really relieved that now it's like, hey, Midnight Mirrors is slightly having a little hitch. So it's kind of, I got an emote. So I kind of got a little, has a little hitch. So it's kind of like, oh, I don't know. We're in limbo of working with that. So we'll see. Hopefully everything, cross my fingers with that everything turns out well for what's going on with that. So yeah. But in the meantime, I'm working on everything for my half of my personal stuff. We're working on a movie and worked on a nice outline for a nice script of the first couple pages of the comic. So happy about that. Yep. Okay. Bye guys. Thank you so much for joining. I know at the beginning it was weird just because we had that daylight savings error for you guys. So yeah, actually, yeah, it's about time that I should probably wrap up then. So yeah, thank you guys. It's been fun. And there we go. Yeah, nice heroic woman. There you go. For what, it was Women's Month this month? I don't know. I think it is. There you go. Regardless, girl. All right. Oh boy. Boy. Yeah, and I think I did send that thing. Guess we can watch this as the last thing then. We can watch the switcheroo for everyone who missed the link. Go watch it on my main channel. I'll just kind of clip it pretty close because I want to watch it. I forgot how interested I made this. If I made this too interesting. Oh, look, that's all me. Data mode. I won't turn sound on in case somehow my YouTube says, hey, we think this is someone stealing your video. Oh boy. Yeah, the arms. Oh boy. This was all before all these were launched. So I had no idea, just going off trailers. So but I was really interested in the cow. In the what's it called? Snipper clips. So yeah, Derpy is like teleporting between the different Switch launch games. And I was really interested in the snipper clips like puzzle mechanics. So there's different like interconnectivity between trying to solve a snipper clips puzzle by going through the other games. So you got the milk from 1-2 Switch and the boxing glove from ARMS to then solve a snipper clips puzzle with cute derps. With that, yeah. That solved the puzzle. Yahoo! And then so we switched to this version. Yeah, so yeah, the link was only for that bit right there where she's looking over the horizon, which at that time I was like really impressed that I even made this. That is, to me, this looked really good at the time. Um, I feel like there's some probably some layering issues with some of this, but I think it's pretty good. Yeah, so the Derpy link, the only time I've drew link in a real video, I would say would be this. This is what I thought of. It's kind of like Wind Waker with the belt. I'm looking at it. It's more Wind Waker than Breath of the Wild link. So yeah, obviously this before it came out, so I didn't know exactly what you would wear, or even based on the trailers and everything, what exactly confirmed you would wear, if there was any spoilers or anything. Cloth. Whoop. I thought that was gonna happen. I thought that was a legit thing that would always happen when you would try to play it. Is that somehow it would like fall out? It was always my worst fear. That I was like, how do they connect? Are you just holding them together? Are you just like straining them together? I didn't get it. Of like, how are these supposed to? I'm missing the home buttons. But it's like, are you just literally just trying to like squeeze them together so that they would be connected? I didn't know that they would get the switch part of it into it. So I was like, that's always gonna happen then. And then perk, and then it's the switch dog with the frisbee. Oh boy, and it kind of ends there. So I'll end it there. There you go. Whoops, Samus. There you go. Well, I guess we could do Shamus, and that'd be Irish sounding. There we go. Full circle. We did it. I think the only other time I did Link. Well, I'm actually thinking about it now. I think it was literally just copy pasting that link into a different file or a different context. I think I worked with Delta Brony for a couple commissions, and then he wanted a bunch of different Switch characters. I'll not be able to find it too quickly. How do you do it? Artist is a colon in Derpy Burrow. Yoshi Greenwater. Maybe. Haha. Huh? Yeah, there we go. Oh, people are uploading my stuff. I didn't know. On Derpy Boo. Cool. Okay. Magnetic Joy-Con would have been a disaster. Exactly. I was like, how? So I guess you just plop it into the... You put the console into the toaster, but then how does it work? Let's see. Yeah, this was Delta Brony's commission was to do this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just literally just copy pasted the link here. But I made all the other horses here. Yep. And I guess Delta used some other liberties to do some other stuff. Oh, yeah, made all the Inklings. That took a while. I don't know if this was a legit like response to... Oop, get it formatted. Legit response to my video I made, but I remembered that I had these assets, especially the Derpy link, that I was like, I'm just gonna copy paste it literally from the video. And it's like, yep, here we are. So I had to make everyone else, but the barman ones were fun. Yeah, it was a commission, so I just had to make it pretty quick so I didn't like rack up Delta's wallet with this. But yeah, I literally used a lot of this springy thing, springy arm. Hi Led, welcome. I just finished, but here we are. Going over some Derpy links. Let's see. Probably. I'm good though. Yeah, so I used the same assets from the video that you just saw, from that Switch video. I used literally the same assets, and looks like I recolored it, so that's fun. I think I had all the ponies. That was easy. So I was literally just dressing them up. So that was really fun. I think okay, yeah, with this one, with Rainbow Dash has I think it's just a regular, it's not even like a double dually. Oh, Fluttershy has a double dually there. And then Squelch, I don't know. The one with two Gunnos, and then this one is one Squirt. And then Pinky has the roller. Let's see. Looks like a web game. Yeah, I did make the background, and that probably changes your perception about. I think. Well, that even gave Derpy Link a sword. Wow, look at that. That's cool. You can barely see it. That's fun too. Oh, I'm trying so hard to make that master sword work. I don't think it's. It may be straight. I don't know. How long ago was this? What was it? Can I see when it's uploaded? 4 years ago. Cool. Nice. Well done. Somehow I remember something from 4 years ago on a whim. Incredible. I did make this. I did not make this. Yeah. This, Switch. Stolen art here. It's weirdly Mario Kart. I don't know. Because nothing else here is represented by Mario Kart. Except for the, characters of Splat and... Not really... Mario's not really represented either. Huh. Yep. Yeah, so I remembered that. So I was thinking that somehow the Derpy Link here was somehow different. But I guess not. Oop. Oh, CMS again. I'm gonna import it in Discord. Let's see. Is it important? It's Ponyfest. Hey, announcement for Ponyfest? Maybe something? Yeah? Hey! March 28th. Nice. Okay. How we doing? Honestly, I was gonna finish it now, but I think if people are still affected by daylight savings, then maybe I should go on for maybe a little bit longer, at least for like 5 more minutes. Make sure everyone's happy here. Yeah, so I think I'll for St. Patrick's Day, I'll have like a quick turnaround of like Derpy with the some showermarks falling or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I will have to figure what to do with that. Because honestly, I'm getting to a point where I've done this so many times over the years with those kind of stuff that I've kind of been copy pasting some of those. You know, shush, don't tell anyone. But some of those are from last year's or something. Just because I still have the files for them. And it's like, I don't know. That they were good. I think one of my last year's February Valentine's Day one was like super popular. And so I appreciate you guys for supporting me with that kind of stuff. Thank you. Let me know if I should like... if I should open this. Should I open this can of worms of whether I should start uploading stuff to different places? Because usually I just kind of put it on Twitter and then say, whoop, alright, good enough. Like, I don't even put it on DeviantArt because I don't think it's, in quote, artwork really enough to do that kind of GIF stuff of whatever holiday. Because I feel like with the holiday ones, it's very timely. Like, if you just scroll through DeviantArt and saw like a Christmas post, you know, at the time, it's like, yeah, all right. But with Twitter, it's very like, you like really get to see so much. Everything's very like now. I feel like with DeviantArt, you can like go years ago pretty fast, or like you see a gallery of basically only your pictures really quick. So I'm wondering if I should post it to anywhere else, try to get some more visibility on anywhere else, but I think because I feel like if putting it only on Twitter would be a detriment to me in a sense. I'm just thinking about this now. I don't know. Because once I get it made, then it's not too hard to really post it somewhere else. It's really just the making it is the hard part. I don't know. Let's see though. Yeah, so I'll make that, and then I don't know if I should move on to something else if you guys are typing, because I do like making notes. I'm just trying to make it. I don't know. It's hard to get too unique with the way that I've set them up to be, not too. The way that I have them is just like it's hard to iterate them, in a sense to then keep the spirit of it, of like Derpy being like cute and then front facing or anything, and then having whatever season or colors floating and animating around her. So it's kind of hard to like iterate that on top of itself, if that makes sense. Like if last year I had like a bunch of different shamrocks floating behind her and then Derpy like kind of blinking, then it's kind of like, well, how do I iterate on a different version of that without having to really change it? um, so that's why it's like, well, I could just, I don't know, copy paste the one that I had from last year and see what happens. Because I'm not willing to spend too much time on them, unfortunately. I could, especially now, I could spend some more time on it, but I don't know if I really want to, because I also feel like if I spend more time on it, then the paradox would be that if I spend less time on it, then more people will see it somehow. I don't know how that works, but it just seems to happen, where like the Pi one spent like 40 minutes on it, and then ones that I'd spent longer usually get way less. Like even a comic where it was buy one get one, like that was very inspired. That took a lot of like planning and figuring out, and that took a while to animate. But I guess that's my one of my most popular posts on Twitter. But I don't know. It's hard to know if that was. It's impossible to predict or anything with any of this. But I'm just wondering if there's something I should do for that. I'm running out of ideas basically on how to iterate something that's very, very specific. You know, let's see if we can find it. It's a let's see, media. It's probably just quicker to go to Twitter itself on here. Let's see. It's one of these kind of ones where these kind of posts where it's like, yeah, I've already made something like this like 10 times already. So it's kind of like these didn't take long. I'm sure I could find like an older version of this where it's just animated slightly different, but I used the same assets that I had from the VTube one for this year. So I didn't really spend too long, but it only got like 200 likes, but that's better than the Pi one. So who knows? I don't know. Yeah. Let me find a year ago. Just keep that in your mind, and then I'll find the older one. Last year's Valentine. Let's see. Scroll. Scroll. Mother's Day. Okay, we're almost there. Easter. There it is. I don't know. You're late? Yes. It's daylight savings time here, so in America, so I started an hour earlier. So you can see like I used this as a base for the 2021 version. So I don't know how to really iterate on this style now. So I'm kind of at a loss, as well as trying to figure out whether or not I want to post it on any other social medias, but I'm not really on those as much, or like I haven't really done anything on other social medias. I have accounts for them, but I just haven't posted anything on them. Like I have an Instagram and I have something else. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, it's just hard to see if I can make this better, because in my eye it's like, well, this looks good. It's kind of hard to then make this one step above this, you know. For like St. Patrick's Day, it's like I could make something with this and then just change it to be the Shamrocks, which I could probably find that one with this one. So you can see like the same kind of pattern to these where they're all kind of horse and then some kind of background that relates to what's going on. So I'll have this as a template, but it's just like this is good. I don't know how to make it better. But I guess now that I've shown you behind the curtain, that's like, yeah, finding these posts is gonna be hard. So I guess if you didn't know about these, it'd be hard to. What am I saying? That to find these posts and then compare them, you wouldn't really be able to see them easily through Twitter. Because that's what I'm saying. Like you would only see like whatever happened that'd be at the tops. You know, like it would take this long, literally. Whoop! You can see how far this is already down. Like whoa, of stuff, of all this stuff that I have here. So this is a template for everything that I have apparently. For all these things here. So I don't know. I don't have an exact idea of what I want to do for St. Patrick's. Now I'm having a weird identity crisis of like, wait a minute, I've just been doing this over and over. I feel like I should stop, but I don't know. They still get fairly good likes for me with my threshold and my scope. That's like almost 300. That's okay. Oh boy. So I don't know. It's just talking out loud at this point, so I'm sorry. But it just came up on my mind. That's like, hey, wait a minute. If I already have these templates and all these different versions of this, it's like, how if I'm gonna iterate on this, is like, what am I gonna do? It just struck me as like, wait a minute. This is already good, so how do I make it better? And I'm not sure. As well as following my own rules of trying to make it really, really quick and just done really quick, and then not worry about exactly quality, because I don't know, these already are high quality models, so just with the character puppet, that's like just putting them in any situation looks high quality already. So there's that. Quality as well. So see if I can, yeah, tune in Wednesday, when I guess I'll post maybe something that'll look marginally different from this, but maybe something more different. I don't know. Maybe it's something people expect and I'm just weird. That's like, you're doing change? Are you suggesting change? So yeah, that's why I'm at a loss of like what to do, where to go with this next. So oh well, that's for me to decide, I guess. But that led me into weird stuff like that. So here we go. Okay, here we are, back to Seamus. Is there like a pronunciation guide I can find? How to pronounce Samus. Let me turn my sound on. Yep. Oh, Samus. Okay. People also ask, is Samus a real name? I think so. Yeah, let's say Samus. It's not. I've heard Seamus, and I've also heard like Mario. So I don't know what to do with all this now. There we go. Okay. What am I doing? I don't know. Rambling. Okay. Yeah, I should probably stop. Did it verbally say Samus in one of the games? Oh, that's a good point. In one of the, probably the newer ones. Yeah, let's see. Smash Bros. And enemies. Samus. See if I can get the announcer. Let's see. Probably I should just have to play the game to see at this point. Can't find it. Smash Bros. Announcer Samus. Okay, here we go. Oop, I just heard him. It's Samus. Okay. I've also heard Seamus, so I don't know at this point. Other M, yes, exactly. That is what I was thinking of. I never stopped talking to Netherrim. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I never got to that point. Never played that one. But yeah, I don't know how. I feel like I have memory of playing Metroid Prime 3, but now I don't know. Like I remember like thrusting my Wiimote into like unlock a door and feeling really weird. It's like, okay, couldn't that have been a button? It's literally a button, but okay. I just wanted to shoe in some more motion controls with that for being on the Wii. And I remember doing that and being scared. That's like there's creepy aliens everywhere. And so might actually just look at my game library to just see if I have it or not. It's really weird. Because I feel like I don't. Maybe I just rented it? That might have been, yeah, that might be the biggest thing. Okay. The best solution is that it's probably, I just rented it. But how did I rent it? And I'm not sure how I rented it. That's really weird. But yeah, I remember playing it, but I guess I only played for like an hour. Which, in, Metroid Prime 3 rules, it's like, oh, you finish like the escape sequence beginning part. I remember playing Metroid Prime 1 and thinking like the controls were really hard. Either I'm just really bad at FPS because I never really played FPS ever. But playing on GameCube was really awkward. Maybe just take some time to get used to, but it feels like flying a plane and a gunno turret at the same time, and just navigating. And it's just really like doing weird mental gymnastics of like, okay, I need to look at the thing, but also strafe around it, but then also like make sure I'm not getting flanked, and it's just like way too much at the same time. But also like figuring out like which ones to shoot and which ones to look around, and I was just like so fumbling around with trying to play it. That's just like the controls are just really not entry point like easy to just go. That's like that. I think I got pretty far with Metroid Prime 5. With Metroid Prime 1, I got like to probably the planet, which I think is only the second planet. So after like the escape sequence tutorial, so I don't think I got that far then. I think my dad got pretty good at it, or maybe he just got, maybe he played the same level and then I think he just moved on to Metroid Prime 2. And then I remember either it started on like an ice planet, but I remember snow, and then all the interconnecting my maze stuff and just not understanding at all where you are. Because I feel like I'm so more used to Zelda that's like either, you get into a room and then you see, lock door, and then whoops, 5 enemies, and then you hack and slash those, and then whoa, one of them had a key in them? Okay, where's that locked door? Oh yeah, in the same room I'm in. Okay, continue. It's completely different with Metroid, where it's like, okay, I can't even imagine like a scenario. It's just like so convoluted of just like interconnecting things. That, yeah, I'm just not able to really follow a map, or just don't care about the map, and then I just get lost, and then not really having fun with just like fighting with the controls and just not knowing where I am and being scared by aliens the whole time. It's like, this isn't fun. I guess I just don't like not knowing, or like not linear stuff, because I'm just a little baby with that. Just like, backtracking. Yeah. Just not knowing, or like if there's a room that's like doesn't have any significant, super like, look there's a pillar that you're supposed to remember, and then you're supposed to like remember that. And then you get the grapple hook, and then you're like, whoops, where was I? That needed it. And then you just get lost, and it's like, I don't know, you spend forever trying to find it. And then it's like, well, you can't, with backtracking it's hard because you're going back into the same rooms from a different perspective, and I feel like that's usually gets me lost even more, because I remember I have like a visual memory to certain things, that if I see a room, then it's like, this is what the room looks like from a certain perspective. And then backtracking requires you to look at the same rooms from a different perspective, and then you're just supposed to memorize either the layout or just going backwards through everything. That's just like, I don't know where I am. Even though I could go to 4 rooms and then go back through them the opposite way and then not know where I am and not know what the order is. What's it have to like guess what the next room is? I would have no idea. So it's just on my end as well, that I just get so lost. Even though it's just like looking at all that. And trying to do it in first person as well. And it's just like, this is so confusing. And trying to do any jumps, it's like, am I supposed to like, like look down to see where my jumps are, where I'm landing? Because usually with Metroid, then it's like you're supposed to just look forward, and it's just like, that's not intuitive at all. So I'll stick with my Zeldas. I'm okay with that. I'm comfy with that. Metroid is just like so different. It's just like, I'm not sure how to deal with this. I don't know. Jeez. Hey, Junker. Welcome. I think I'll probably end this around here. So I don't know what else to say. So anything else from you guys? And I'll end it then. Let's see. Thank you guys for joining. This was really fun. I was really worried about this one, of like how I was gonna like make this look good with how I was gonna make Samus look good. So thankfully I've done a lot of practice in trying to get this anatomy somewhat going. And just knowing the character as well also helps, at least in just like the character itself, like basic design stuff. Because when I was Sniper, I wasn't super familiar with him. Like I didn't know like all of his details. Like I didn't know that his pocket had like little bullets in them. It's like, oh, that's a neat thing. Or like what his hat looked like. But with Samus, is like I know more about what shapes she has, like what kind of like what hand and hair and head look like. That's like, okay, I can at least start from there as as a baseline and go, okay. So, and then try to put my own spin on it. So, which is basically just me drawing it. I see why people have hard to break art styles. It's basically just how you draw things naturally. It's really weird. Yeah. I only really noticed it once I started to like, let's try and draw something, like the cats. And it's like, I'm learning that I have a certain style that's like, okay, I'll draw an eye like a certain way, or a nose or something. So try to like adapt and try to make sure that the trying to keep it true to the character, but also trying to do it my own way, which basically just means that I'm drawing it. Isn't much more than that, So anyway, yeah, I think we've been going for almost 2 hours. So who's still here? Let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay, loaded. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll end it now. Let me get some water so I can say it properly. Okay. Okay. Night. Okay. Yeah, hopefully people who are, I guess, only watch on Thursdays might have to remind them that the daylight savings is a real thing, at least in America, and I guess for 2 weeks later it's going to be flip-flop up to get that up to date, or synchronized. So hopefully we'll all synchronize our watches probably by end of April, I guess. So yeah. So yeah, yep. Good night, guys. You're all saying good night. Oops. Hey, that arm. Okay. Thank you guys so much. This was really fun. Yeah. So next time there's like, I think we're about halfway through with this. So we'll finish the other half the next couple weeks. So thank you guys so much. This has been a blast. So yeah, on Thursday we'll do another one of these. So until then, thank you so much. Good night, guys. Apparently, mine's still evening. So I'm gonna have dinner, and then I'm gonna have a good night. So thank you guys. Okay, thank you. Thank you guys. Good night and goodbye until Thursday. So, alrighty. Thank you guys. Bye bye.